This is Chilling with Chili. I'm Chili, so let's cozy up to this game called Tavern Talk. This is actually just the demo, so if you like what you see here, let me know if you want to see the full game. Oh boy, should I do some voices? Okay. Hiya, innkeeper. How's it going? All fine and dandy? Can't complain. How about you, Fable? All fine and dandy? Yes, all fine and dandy. It's such an exciting day. Really exciting. Did you go on an adventure? Even better. I took a walk around the grove, and then I planted a mushroom that had fallen over. Then I patiently waited for it to turn into a mushroom monster, or a mushroom mimic, maybe a gnome. Did it? No. I got to take another walk around the grove. How was it? Great! Got to see the same stones, the same trees, the same amaranthine hydra guarding the entrance to Avalon, the same moss. I even got to water the asters. Didn't really need it, but I was there, so sounds very exciting. Who am I kidding? My life is as exciting as a roasted nut. Nuts are healthy, very thrilling in sauces or as a snack. There are various types of nuts: walnuts, peanuts, hazelnuts. Actually, peanuts aren't like that, but I'm allergic. Oh. I didn't know. Oh, no worries. I mean, I never told you. And hey, at least something would happen if I ate a nut. Not something very fun. Anaphylactic shock and all that. Does that count as an adventure? No, I think that counts as a mistake. So what you're saying is that you're missing some spice? Oh, no. I have a very sensitive stomach. I don't think chilies would help me much. Though I'm very good at growing phoenix chilies. I was talking about the spice in your life. Spice of your life? Ah! Oh, that's what you meant. Well, yes. Yes, exactly, that's it. There's no chili flakes, no garlic, and no dragons. Just a lot of salt. I'm like a bland soup. So a classic case of boredom. I see. Do you know that feeling when nothing exciting is going on in your life? Like, life is bad, but also not particularly fun. Have you tried visiting a circus? Huh? Well, perhaps you could find something fun there. I'm not into the whole circus thing. Clowns scare me. I always think they have ulterior motives. The way they look at me with their empty eyes and wide smiles. Ugh, scary. But apart from that, I'm trying. I tried singing, but what is singing if not the telling of a tale? How can I sing of things if I've never lived through anything? What do you mean? Well, day in, day out, I live the same green super routines. Sure, I have my forest and I look after it, but I want to get out there and see something. Like, for example, listen to the song I started writing. I wish to be a hero slaying mighty drakes. I wish to meet a pretty nymph resting by the lakes. Seems like a good song opening to me. Oh really? You think so? Well, perhaps that's a nice flow to it. But nothing actually happens in it because all I do is sit around and wish for things to happen. I don't even know what nymphs do. I never met one. Taxes, maybe? No, I don't think so. I would love to see about the exciting magical things I encounter. But to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks. A lot of songs you write about that. I wouldn't mind a jingle. I'll think of one. Pay mention nymphs? I'd prefer if you didn't. Okay, maybe one day I'll get to offer them their own jingle. In the meantime, can I offer you a drink? Yes, I'd love a drink. The usual? Yes, please. That means a swift strike, in case you forgot. Thank you for the reminder, Fable. It's my favorite. That always makes me feel like a feather-light nymph floating on the waves of a sunny lake. Do you want to be with a nymph or be the nymph? Both? But mostly I want to swift strike. Message received. Although, I was wondering, I've been coming to your tavern for so long and I still don't know anything about how you make your drinks. Could you show me? Yeah. Really? Yes. What should I do? Do we need to put on an apron? Or summon a familiar? How do I summon a familiar? Just follow me. Welcome to my drink mixing nook. Oh, that's some overlap there. What's happening? Hello, Wandu. Careful, I haven't fed him yet. Where do we start? Well, I usually start by figuring out what my patrons want. To make sure I don't forget what they ordered, I take notes in my journal. Let's have a look. Oh, you pinned my order! I did. I want to look for specifics, I check my detailed notes. I do keep a log just in case. So order recipes. When I'm sure I know what was asked of me, I browse my recipes. Can't you just freehand mix something to see what sticks? No, I like to mix some magical and more varied result, but the right balance is crucial. So I stick to my recipes. When I've settled on one, I can use the chalk to draw on the board. What if you pick the wrong one? I can either erase it with the sponge, or just pick a different recipe. My ingredients are stored in the 5 bottles on the right. There's dexterity, intelligence, defense, strength, charisma. I think dexterity sounds the tastiest. I had a feeling you might say that. If I mess up or want to redo my drink for any other reason, I can simply feed my mistakes to Andu. Once I'm done, I ring the bell to activate the primordial vortex. Actually, I don't need to bore you with magical details. Just try making a drink. You got this. Okay. So she must be swift strike. Which requires... Huh. So that is the same as that, but the blood droplets? I don't know. Alright, well, let's draw the recipe. Okay, so I'm gonna... Oh, okay. So this lights up something on the wheel there. Okay, so I know I definitely want this. Hey, I did it! Oh. Is that right? Did I do it right? Okay. Wow, it actually does teleport. Of course it does. What did you think was happening? I thought you were just very good at sleight of hand. I see. Well, give your creation a taste. That's delicious. I made that? You made that. Thank you for showing me the ropes. Thank you for your enthusiasm. These adventures you dream of, aren't you scared they'd be the end of you? Maybe, but how would I know if I never try? Do you actually want to try? Well, yes, I want to tell great stories, but... But what? Never mind. How can I help you? A drink. For you? Right. What kind? Drinkable. Very specific, thank you. How about a spoken heart? Some charisma could do. Sure, whatever. Alright, let's figure out what's in a spoken heart. Oh, does that mean that it takes 3 drops of... I'm guessing that's charisma? Or 3, like, fours or whatever? Okay. Maybe. Let's draw the recipe. Okay, and I also need a little bit of fight. This one. Pretty! This should be digestible, maybe even tasty. Thanks. Almost washes away the memories of that banshee haunting the lonesome lagoon at night. And her bone-shattering song of sorrow. Almost. Alright. The brooding type, I see. What are you thinking about, Fable? Just dreams. Yours or someone else's? Mine. Most people seem to have the courage to follow theirs. Why can't I be like that? Isn't that up to you? I wish it was. My brother says my dreams are a fool's errand. I'm running away from where I belong. We are rangers, Fable. We belong to the woods, like the stream that ripples down the mountain. Or the birds in the trees. We keep the balance. It's what we're meant to do. And is that what you want to do? Yes. No, not really. I want to experience things outside the safe borders of the forest. I want to live a life so full of adventure, boredom will feel like bliss. I want to be brave and strong. And I want to sing songs about my adventures that make other people yearn for the same freedom. Of course, I could never leave the Ashen Grove behind forever. It's my home. There's nothing wrong with going away from time to time, right? I mean, my brother looks after the Grove, as well as my sisters. I think it'd be fine without me. Then you should do what your heart desires. Will it stop aching then? I think so, yes. What if it's wrong? What if destiny never meant for me to leave? What if it did? That would be a dream come true. Be your own genie, Fable. Your adventures start with you. Thank you, innkeeper. You really are the most exciting part of my day. Greetings, traveler. How may I help you? You own this establishment, innkeep? Well, last time I checked. With whom do I have the pleasure? The name's Carolyn. You can call me Care. Or Lynn. Could care less. Nice to meet you, Carolyn. What can I do for you? Perhaps something to drink? You do the thing with the quests, right? So they say. Do you want one? You can have a look at my notice board. Ugh, no. No quest for me. But may have one for you, or your notice board. Tell me more. Heard of a werewolf making trouble up in Trigger. Terrorizing farmers, tearing ship apart. The whole program. A werewolf? That's news to me. Listen, me too. Didn't see one in almost a decade. That was far south in Ereve. Been wondering if it's the same one, just moving up, like a nomad. I thought the werewolf hype died along with the one romance novel. You mean the one with the vampires? Think so. Nah, that just splits society into two camps. Team werewolf or team vampire. Which one are you, innkeep? Ugh, neither. Werewolf. Is it the fur or the pets? Neither. Questionable experiences with the other camp more so. I'm waiting to ask for details. Don't. How about you? Wouldn't you like to know? Yeah, that's why I asked. Keep guessing. Has anyone ever told you that you could pass as a werewolf? Yes, all the time. At least twice a day. Only downside of looking like a wolf is getting mistaken for one. I see. Is that why you don't want to take care of the werewolf yourself? Yes. No. I'm just afraid he might look a little too much like my Uncle Dragon. Would feel bad slaying that fella. You know, a hunchbacked, hairy, crooked teeth. What, a werewolf or just Uncle Dragon? You can't tell. Same fate befell Aunt Olga. I'm sorry to hear that. Nah, the hack had it coming. Never fall behind your grooming schedule, or before you know it, next wannabe Van Helsing will strike you down with a silver arrow. Do the Van Helsings also hunt werewolves? Don't know. Don't care enough to check. Either way, that's some of the werewolf, yeah? Right. Anything else that might help others get done with it rather swiftly? Fetch. Pardon? Should they get into a dangerous situation, you just have to start playing fetch. That works? On any dog, trust me. Good to know. Thanks, Carolyn. It's not that hard. Either Carolyn, Care, or Lynn. Gotcha, Lynn. Alright, Chief. Got a name or just innkeep? Just innkeep for now. Plain hard to get us. Well, innkeep, then before I venture on, you've got a thing for me? Of course, what would you like? I'll take something powerful, with a whole lot of strength. And don't you dare give me that watered down muck instead. Something powerful, a whole lot of strength. Sounds like a southern wall or my trip. Nope, definitely not. A combination of offense and defense dominated by the picante aroma of Ignis. Interesting. Okay. Water strength, here we go. Glug, glug, glug. A drink with 0 water, as requested. Not bad. Just I was craving. Thanks. Where will you head from here? Aspect West, through the Ashen Grove. Some business to take care of. What kind of business? Personal business. Care to elaborate? No. But you won't stop asking until I do, yeah? No. My cousin claims her crops are being stolen by undead snails. Obviously, I'm pretty sure she's hallucinating. But I did hear some folks complaining about an undead uptick in the west, so might as well keep with her. And make sure she doesn't turn into an undead snail herself. Something like that, yeah. It's odd, ain't it? Resurrecting the dead. It's certainly unconventional. That's one way to put it. I think there's not much use digging up the past. Just gonna open wounds you stapled shut. Or eat your face. The past haunts everyone willing to listen. Huh. Wouldn't you mind talking like a normal Would you mind talking like a normal person? Ain't exactly F-word philosophizing. You started this conversation. And I'm in it. Alright, well then. If you find any more rumors for me or need aid, don't shy away from coming back. I'm more of a lone wolf, don't do groups, but sure, for more work I'll be back. I'll be waiting. Speaking of rumors, you know how to turn them into proper quests, right? Don't want them to go to waste. I could use some help. Fine, I guess I got a few minutes. Let me see your setup. I also keep them written down in my journal so I don't forget. Smart! I think the best next step would be sorting the matching snippets on your quest page. Just drag them over and make sure they're all for the same quest. Otherwise, we'll be confusing adventurers. Once you're done, select the quill of yours and it'll be written up. Got it? Got it. Thank you for your help, Lynn. Put on my tab. That's how that works. Good night to you too. Alright then, let's assemble this quest. Nope, okay. A werewolf on detours. Artisan to Vukakan passed by the Wayfarer's Inn, reporting a werewolf making their way up to Trigarin from Ereva. They pose a potential threat to both helpless sheep and the villagers. Apparently, werewolves love playing fetch. Are you brave enough to take on this quest and save Trigarin from this werewolf mayhem? End of day 1, I guess. Yep, okay, yep. Act 1, the Wayfarer's Inn. Part 2, Prelude to Bravery. 58th of the way. Oh. anyone can have their fable. I found this on your notice board. It says a werewolf is terrorizing Tregear. Is that true? It is indeed. Have you sent anyone after it yet? Maybe that hooded guy from yesterday? Not yet. What kind of hero are you looking for? One who knows their way around difficult terrain, woods even? How about one who's good with a bow? One who tells me that they want the quest? I'm good with a bow. Yes, Fable. And I know my way around the woods. Any woods. I know, Fable. And maybe I want the quest? Just maybe? No. Not just maybe. Since yesterday, all I've been able to think about is you telling me to follow my heart. And then I step into your tavern and the quest practically jumps out at me, and I think, hey, there's a start for an adventure. It's near a forest. You know forests. You live in a forest. And werewolves are basically just normal wolves, but slightly scarier because they're also human. But we've talked to humans before. And you got silver arrows for your birthday last year, and they're just collecting dust in your room. And I thought I could ask you if you had taken it yet. And then? I didn't think that far ahead. I see. Or rather, I did, but then I thought, if I took the quest, then I have to go on the quest. And I have to fight the werewolf. Or talk to the werewolf. Which is worse. Because what if the werewolf doesn't like me? And then what if I try to shoot it with my silver arrow? I shoot a tree instead. And then the tree would be mad at me. But it wouldn't really matter because I'd be dead. Because of the werewolf. That took a quick turn. So maybe I should put the quest back. Fable. Yes? Do you want me to tell you to take the quest? Maybe. I can't make a decision for you. Neither can I! I'll never have to make a difficult decision like I've reasoned in place. And suddenly I'm unable to move until someone makes the decision for me. Like a slime! A frozen slime. A frozen slime that can't move. I've met slimes less anxious than you. You've met slimes? My tavern is open to everyone. Oh, right. What do slimes drink? Water. More slime. Bones. You sell bones. Only to slimes. Maybe you'll be able to add my bones to your menu soon. So to pick them up from the forest floor. I think I'd have a hard time convincing a werewolf to cook 3 bones. Why are you so anxious, Fable? In general? I think answering that would take up more time than you have to spare. About taking the quest. Seems to me that you want to take it, but you're trying to talk yourself out of it instead. Oh, well, I do want to go on that quest. Werewolves may not be the best pieces, but it would make a good start for a song, right? The prelude of an epic. Fable, the protector of the woods, the world, the worms. The worms. They seem like they need protecting. But every time I think about embarking on a quest, I start to think more deeply about what might happen, and all my bones start to shake and I feel dizzy. Is there something making you feel like you might fail? Aside from the bloodthirsty werewolf? We don't know what it's thirsty for. It might prefer orange juice. It might. Well, heroes have a history, right? Great feats they can look back onto to prove their bravery. Inspirational adventures that remind them of the light and the dark. I have the opposite of that. Great mistakes and epic regrets. Like the Mary Morgan incident, or my first encounter with the Amaranthine Hydra, or the reason why nobody wants to spend time with me. Spoke in order. The Mary Morgan incident? Yes, the Mary Morgan incident. Didn't you hear about that? Oh, thank God I didn't get around. It's my very first adventure, the chance to finally escape from the daily grind. What happened? An adventuring party was on their way, passing through the Ashen Grove. Due to the Sylvan spirits, it gets fairly foggy at night, and the fog bears great danger to anyone who isn't acquainted with the spirits who call it home. So they wanted guidance from a local rancher, a merchant up in Tavern recommended me. I agreed to help, of course. My first adventure! Yay! I was so excited, but also very, very nervous. So of course it had to go wrong. I think it was the nerves. Why were you so nervous? New people, seasoned adventures, one stronger than the next, all with shining armor and arms to the teeth. I wanted to leave a good impression, but my bad luck got in the way. How did it go wrong? I felt their condescending glares in my back as I walked them through the woods. Of course, I don't know whether they actually glared. My fear got a hold of me and I led them astray. I must have blacked out. I've never got lost in the woods before. This time I did. I couldn't see well, there was blood rushing in my ears, and I felt dizzy. So, for some stupid reason, I led them along a path no one should ever take. Past the riverbanks of the Shivermere, home to the Mary Morgan. You know of the Mary Morgan, yes? The wrathful spirit that's known to drown men? Not sure if she really differentiates between genders, though. For some stupid reason, I led them right into her arms. I got scared, and in the end, they had to save me. They fought the creature, and we finally found a way out when the dawn broke. And the fog ebbed away. I couldn't look at them for the rest of the journey. I silently bid my farewells when we reached the side of the Ashen Grove. I was too embarrassed to speak. I'm sure I'm still the laughingstock of every one of their gatherings. How am I ever supposed to set foot in the adventuring world again? To be fair, it could have been worse. I could have led them right into the arms of the wyvern chimera that resides in the Quag Mangrove. They say it has a taste for adventurers, but you didn't. But I didn't. Your first encounter with the Hydra? Well, just a day after it arrived to guard the portal to the Dream Plane Avalon, I wanted to be polite and neighborly, so I brought it some homemade biscuits. I burned them a little in the oven, but I thought since it has fire breath it wouldn't mind. So I approached the Amaranthine Hydra. And I had this whole speech prepared about how I'm looking forward to having it around, and how its green scales match my hat. But it was so tall and intimidating, I forgot all about what I wanted to say. So I just set down the biscuits and smiled awkwardly, looked at my biscuits and then at me, and it said, "By the rivers of the stars stands a man who reads the firmament's past. Some things are as sturdy as the gilded ice. Some things as changing as Leviathan's sea. All chimeras hate mice. All hydras love tea." I thought to myself, wow, the Amaranthine Hydra has given me a riddle. A quest. Maybe this should be my first adventure. But I couldn't figure out the answer, so I left. And I tried to solve the riddle for 3 days. I was too ashamed to step foot in front of it again, lest I know that I was not really worthy of its wisdom. But I couldn't take it anymore, and I ran back, apologized, and begged it for the answer. Turns out that's just how it speaks. I just wanted tea. Did you get it, son? Yes. Then you completed its quest. 3 days late. If I had needed an antidote, it would have died. Wood halves are about as useful as an antidote when you haven't been poisoned. They change nothing. I suppose you have a point. Why does no one want to spend time with you? Because I'm unlucky. I'm unlucky, and whenever good things are supposed to happen, I ruin them. No matter how easy things might be, nothing seems easy enough for me. Imagine there's one nail sticking out in the whole kingdom. Everyone would pass by it except for me. and get caught on it and rip my coat. But that happened once. Once? I wish it had been just once. It seems like my life only follows the path that's the most embarrassing. Or dangerous. Or dangerously embarrassing. The curse of ill luck follows me wherever I go, like an adventuring companion who secretly wants to kill you. No one wants to hang out with someone who naturally attracts bad things. You're too harsh on yourself, Fable. Am I? See, just last week I wanted to gather fresh flowers. Daffodils are blooming and they make for a nice bouquet, you know? Or hair accessories. Those calm my anxiety when I have them around. But me being me, I confused them with their evil twin, the Weeping Amaryllis. Now guess what I spent the whole day afterwards doing? Weeping? Like a baby, all day long. When I plucked them, they released their spores and I started crying. I suddenly felt all the sadness of the world rush over me. I've never been so heartbroken. I'm sorry, that sounds horrible. It was! Between the tears and the sobs, I managed to make a tincture out of hogweed. It eased the pain, but the tears wouldn't stop until dawn. I'm so silly sometimes. There's nothing wrong with picking flowers. There is if they're the wrong flowers. Imagine if I'd offered them to the adventurers, or even worse, the Hydra. That would have been so embarrassing. I don't think giving others flowers to make them a little happier is embarrassing. And it would have made for a good story to laugh about together. I don't think they would have laughed about it with me. More at me. Maybe they would laugh with you if you chose not to run away. You seem to assign a cruel sense of humor to people that haven't actually shown you such a thing yet. Not everyone thinks about you the way you think about yourself. That would be nice. Innkeeper? Yes? Do you like spending time with me? Yes, Fable, I do. Really? Of course. Seeing your face in my tavern brightens even the cloudiest of days. Please never stop coming around. I won't. Make me feel a lot less alone. Thank you. That's because you're not alone. Not as long as my tavern and I are here. You better not go anywhere. I'm not planning on it. Anyhow, you seem to be very insecure. I think that's the biggest problem here. But how can I not be when everything that I touch falls apart? You know that isn't true. You're right. I'm a great gardener. Everything grows around me, but I seem to just get smaller. Except zucchinis. Can't figure out how to grow those. So in a way, I'm like a zucchini. I'm insecure because I don't know what I'm capable of. You have to find that out then. Like... like, on a quest? For example. Don't you think I'm a little under-leveled? Do you think that would change by something around? I guess not. Someone has to help those people, right? But if I don't, and then no one else comes around, what if I'm the only chance they've got? What if I'm not? What if there's someone better? The best thing you can do is try to help them. So what if another adventurer swings by and they're able to make the situation better? Isn't that a good thing? 4 hands are better than 2. And who knows? You might even end up forming a party. Oh. And besides, if it's a perfect hero they want, they'll be waiting forever. I didn't think about it like that. Maybe I should decide to give up before I even try. After all, I'm a very fast runner. So if I screw up, I can just run away real quick. That's the spirit. Okay, I, Fable, a great gardener and future hero, charmer of nymphs, am going to embark on this quest and save the villagers. And I shall return victorious. Did I do it right? Yes, good job. I'll leave the quest in your capable hands, brave adventurer. Would you like a drink to aid you on your journey? Yes! Do Do you have something that can make me more nimble and quiet so the werewolf won't see me coming? Something with a lot of dexterity. If we want to fight, I'm going to need that surprise round advantage. Maybe something that can help me with diplomacy. Perhaps it's just a hungry last icon after all, and I only need a pep talk and a hug. Maybe we could even be friends. But I would need something with a lot of charisma for that. I will leave the choice up to you. Just make sure you don't pick a random recipe. Please keep it to one of the abilities I asked for. Remember, your choice can influence my fate. It could change the entire outcome of this quest. But of course, I'm sure you're already aware of that. Sorry for backseat mixing. I always advocate for diplomacy. Plus, she always gets a strike, so let's... Would be... Sparkling nebula, distilled with cosmos, the sparkling nebula freezes on your tongue and rewires your synapses. Spend great ideas and even greater stories. Storytellers and scholars alike can broaden their horizons with the taste of the stars. I don't think this is it. Spoken heart will bring your deep feelings spoken to the surface. Defend sincerity, confidence. Haha. Many heartfelt love to roll blunders and continue to produce abilities. Okay, yep, this is one. Great for bars and emotionally repressed individuals. Perfect. Okay. Spoken heart. Glug, glug, glug. Come on. Where you want to. This should do it. Thank you. I feel much better. Braver. Farming. No, wait. That sounds like I'm tending to a farm. There are a lot of farmers in Tavern. And I'm going to protect them all. Or talk to them until they feel better. I'm sure they could use that too. I just hope I don't have to fight anyone. No, I'll be okay. Because of your help, I'll be able to talk myself out of any situation. Thank you again. I think this drink gave me the courage I needed to get started. You got this, Fable. I'll try. Have some faith in yourself. Okay, I got this. Much better. Oh, I almost forgot. I was thinking about how much your words helped me yesterday. And how I'd have to thank you properly if I ever did end up taking a quest. So? Brought you some phoenix tulips from my garden. They seem like something you might enjoy. They possess natural magical properties. If you plant them in the right soil, they can grow to be fire resistant. And consumption can pass that onto mortals like us? Exactly. I thought they'd make well with your drinks. They will. Thank you, Fable. It's a very helpful gift. Since I'm waiting for another shipment of infusions in a few days, I'll take a look at them all together later. Of course. I'm glad you like them. Maybe we'll order drinks with some next time. But first, I have to complete my first quest. I'll see you post-victory. Yay! I'm so proud of her. I hope people will be alright. If you don't run into a clown. Maybe they should. They could become friends. Fable, the mighty hero, and their best friend, the magical clown. Doesn't that sound good? Oh! Nice. Well, that was fun. Let me know if you want to see the whole thing. And, thanks for chatting with me. Catch you next time.